Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
And we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City
Well timed by Manny Pacquiao. He took a step back, landed the counter.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
12 rounds.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment. Round one underway.
I think most people would probably figure if we were to make a checklist of the advantages and disadvantages you want in a fighter, superior hand speed would definitely be a big advantage. But you trained many a guy who's been up against the guy with better hand speed. What have you told him?
Well, I've told him that that's only one dimension. That's only one thing. Turn that against them.
Most people would probably
Make it a kind of place where they can't use it.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Halfway through round number one. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.